Hello everyone, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda channel by Adda 24/7. So in today's session, we are going to start the questions of Company Act in the form of case studies question. So the case studies question always come from 10 to 15 questions. So that's why this is very much important for the examination point of view also. Okay. So now let's start with the session. So now the first question on the screen is that XYZ Limited was incorporated under the Company Act with 3 directors. Okay. So here we have XYZ Limited company. Okay. And this company have a 3 directors. How many directors? There are 3 directors in this company. One of the director, that is Mr. A, entered into the contract with the supplier without getting approval from the board of director. As we know that for the company, every decision should be taken by the board of director. Okay. But in this case, you can see that Mr. A, that is the director, okay, contract with supplier without getting approval from the board of director. Later, it was found that contract caused financial loss to the company. Now, the shareholder of a company filed a suit against Mr. A, claiming that he acted beyond his authority. So, acted beyond his authority, that is ultra virus. Okay. So guys, you have to tell me, can the company hold Mr. A personally liable for the loss? What provision of the Company Act apply in this case? And what action can the company take to prevent such unauthorized transaction in the future? So class, there are 3 questions in the particular statement, but you have to tell me the exact concept that is in the case. This is very much important case class. Tell me. This is very much important case. The contract caused financial loss to the company because of this person. The financial loss done to the company. So, can a company hold Mr. A personally liable for the loss? What provision of Company Act apply in this case? And what action can the company take to prevent such unauthorized transaction in the future class? Tell me, this is important question. This is important one. So class C, as we know that if we just talk about the exact, the concept. So we know that the company have a different legal existence and the company members have a different legal existence. Right now, I think this is known to everyone. So class, in this particular case, can A personally liable for the loss? The answer is written here. Yes, Mr. A can be held personally liable under the doctrine of ultra vires. Because see, what is doctrine of ultra vires? Doctrine of ultra vires means beyond the power, that is called what? Ultra vires. What is this? This is beyond the power. So in this particular case, okay, as when we have just done with the ultra vires, we know that for the ultra vires, company cannot be liable. The company cannot be liable. So in this particular case, you can see here, Mr. A held personally liable under the doctrine of ultra vires and fiduciary duties of director. Fiduciary means the trust-based duty. Since he entered into the contract without proper authorization, it is beyond his power as a director and the company can sue him for the damages, because we know that if the board of director is there, so the work which is given to the board of director, they have to do with the permission of the board of director. No single director can just do the work. Is that okay? So in this case, as we can see that the doctrine of ultra vires and the fiduciary duties. Okay, ultra vires and fiduciary duties. So ultra vires is a legal term that is beyond the power. So Mr. A have done the work which is beyond the power of board of directors. So that's why he is personally liable. Okay. Now what is the second question? The option can become what provision of Company Act can be applied? So C class, section on director duties can become ultra vires but obvious, and section of the board resolution can become. Okay, so here in this case, director must act in good faith in the best interest of the company within their authorized power. Ultra vires, if a director exceed his authority, the company is not bound by the act. He may be personally liable. And then certain contracts require board approval before being executed. So this is the exact provision that is applying. Okay. So in the Company Act, just remember, ultra vires is the one doctrine, then constructive notice is next doctrine, ultra vires, constructive notice, and the next one is class, that is indoor management. What is this? Indoor management. Okay, so this is the right answer. Done, class? Now the next question is, what action can the company take to prevent the unauthorized transaction in the future? See class, in this particular case studies question, I have just put the reason, but in your, in your exam, the option will become. So you have to tick mark on the right option. So before, if you want to do the right answer, you have to know the concept. So these are the question that is for the practice. Okay, so what action can the company take to prevent unauthorized transaction in the future? You can see here, establish a clear policy requiring board approval for major contract, implement the internal control and risk management framework, conduct the regular director training, and require the third party verification before entering into the significant contract. And that contract is significant, that's it. So class, this is important. Okay, so this is very much important for the examination point of view also. Now the next question is, ultra vires act under memorandum of association. Okay, now see, XYZ Limited was incorporated with the object clause in memorandum of association stating that it would engage in manufacturing electronic appliance. However, company decided to enter the real estate business. A shareholder objected, claiming that this was beyond the company power. Decide whether the company's action is valid under the Company Act. Okay, so MOA is basically, that is memorandum of what? Association. Okay, it have a 6 clause, then name clause, object clause, capital clause, register clause, liability clause, and association clause. So there are 6 clauses that have to be mentioned in the memorandum of association. Is that okay? So decide whether company action is valid under the Company Act or not. That is so simple. Tell me class, the exact reason behind this question. So as you know the question, now see class, under the doctrine of ultra vires, okay, that is written here, a company cannot undertake activities beyond the scope defined in memorandum of association. Okay, since XYZ Limited restrict it to electronic appliance manufacturing, entering real estate would be ultra vires and void. So that's why shareholder can challenge the act and contract made for such business is declared invalid. Because whatever that is written in the memorandum of association, it should be done within that thing. Okay, so this is the exact answer for this question. Okay, this is the exact thing for this answer. Okay, now next one. A shareholder in PQR Limited points out that a clause in AOA contradicts a clause in MOA. Okay, so there is a contradiction of AOA and MOA. Which document will take precedence to such scenario? AOA or MOA? As I already told you, AOA, that's talk about the internal rules and regulation of company, and MOA talks about the charter of the company. It's talk about the charter of company class. Tell me. Yes, class, if there is a contradiction between the AOA and MOA, so what document will prevail? So as we know that MOA will be prevail, okay? Because MOA is the supreme document of the company. If there is a conflict between these two, the MO will prevail. The AOA cannot override the MOA. Any contradictory clause in AOA will be considered invalid, okay? So this is the right answer for this question. Okay, this is the right answer for this question. Okay, now the next one. Private limited company. Okay, now see. XYZ Private Limited, okay, is a company that is incorporated under the Company Act 2013 with 3 directors and 5 shareholders. The company wants to issue share to the public to raise the capital. Can this company do so? Justify your answer. So class, tell me the answer in the one-liner, and now then I will give you the right answer. Yes, class. Private limited company. As we know that for the private company, it is for the private company, they have to follow so much rules and regulations, but for the public company, that is so easy. Okay, now see, if we are talking about the private limited company, no, this company cannot issue share to the public because for the private limited company is restricted from transferring its share to the public and cannot issue share through a public offer. If a company wishes to raise capital from the public, it must convert into the public limited company, because see, if we just differentiate about the public limited company and the private limited company, okay, so in that case for the public limited company, okay, the minimum is 7, maximum is unlimited number. For private it is 2 and up to 200. Okay, this is unlimited, this is 7. Is that okay? So in this particular question, as we can see here, for the public and for the private, If we talk about the share now, so for the public limited company, it is very easy to issue the shares for the public, but for the private company, it is written in the article of association. Okay, so in that case, same thing is written. If the company want to issue share, it must convert into public limited company. That is given in the act. So this is the right answer for this question. Is that okay? Next one. One person company. Mr. Raj wants to start business but does not want to any partner. He plans to incorporate a company with himself as a sole shareholder director. Which type of company should he register under the Company Act 2013? Tell me, class. One person company. If we talk about the one person company, first of all, that is included in Company Act 2013. The minimum member of one person company is one, maximum is one. Okay, for the director, there should be one minimum director and maximum 15 director in the one person company. Okay, so in this question, Mr. Raj wants to start a business but does not want, okay, but does not want any partner. He planned to incorporate a company with himself as a sole shareholder director. Which type of company should he register under the Company Act 2013? Okay, so in this case, class, Mr. Raj should register one person company under section 2 clause 62. Okay, and one person company allow a single individual to own and manage a company with limited liability. Okay, he must appoint a nominee who will take over the case in the death and the incapacity. That is very much important. So for the one person company, if the person is lonely, he must appoint a nominee so that he can just take part in the act. Okay, so this is the right answer for this question. Now class, holding and subsidiary company. PQR Limited holds 60% share in XYZ Limited. As a result, XYZ Limited follow the decision made by this company. What type of relationship exists between these two companies? Yes, class, I have already given you the hint so that you can just give the right answer. So class, if that company holds 60% share of this company, so we know that this company is a holding company and this company is the subsidiary company. Okay, so see, PQR Limited is holding company and XYZ is a subsidiary company, because the subsidiaries company up to 50% share is held by the holding company. So that's why this is the right answer for this question. Is that okay? So class, that's all for today's. So I hope so you people like the session. So class, this is our what? The batches, that is the previous batches. If you want to take the previous batches, you can take, but you will not get the live classes if you just take the previous batches. Okay, but if you take the selection pro batch, that is already started from 8th of March. So right now the live class is going on. So in selection pro batch, you have to apply the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount. Is that okay? So in selection pro batch, if we talk about, you will get the live classes, you will get the recorded session of the live classes, then you will get the ebooks, you will get the mock paper, doubt session 24/7. So all these things you are getting in the Selection Pro batch. Okay, so if you want to enroll, you have to apply the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount. Then you can also purchase the different subject subscription. This is BFM, this is BRBL, ABM, ABFM subscription. Okay, so for if you want the subscription, again you have to enroll by applying the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount. Then guys, you have a video courses. So if you want to enroll in the video courses, we have a English and bilingual both. We have a separate batches also for English and this one. Okay, then class, we have a separate mock paper. Suppose if you just know the concept very well, then you can just only take the mock test if you want to crack it. Okay, then guys, there is a ebook. You can take the ebooks also. Then we have a CAIIB compulsory subject. So for the subject, again I will say you can enroll it. And then this is the CAIIB ka Mahapack. So in CAIIB ka Mahapack, first of all, the double validity is going on in the CAIIB ka Mahapack. In this Mahapack, you will get English plus bilingual classes. You will get the recorded session of all the classes. You will get the recorded session of elective paper. If you want the live class of elective paper, so before exam, we just conduct the revision classes. You will get the revision classes in the CAIIB ka Mahapack. Okay, so these are the things that you are getting in the CAIIB ka Mahapack, plus marathon and mini marathon sessions also you will get in the CAIIB ka Mahapack. Okay, so for this thing, coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount class. Okay, either you can purchase the batch through online, and you can purchase the batch through the Adda app also. Through Adda app, if you purchase, you will get the quizzes also. In Adda app, you can also see the free lectures of all the teachers. Okay, so that's why if you want to enroll it, apply this coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount. Okay, so